Today we're at Beijing Hutong. We're gonna eat a very famous Zhajiang noodle restaurant. How famous? Look at the queue. Zhajiang noodle. The veggie, the noodle, and the sauce. Mix things up. The pork and soybean sauce. The noodle is a little bit thick. I prefer like a little thinner. And look at the size of the pork. It's very good. The queue is still there. I think this noodle restaurant is overrated. I personally gave it a 7 out of 10. The noodle is too thick and too hard, too chewy. And the sauce is missing something. I don't know what it is missing, but it's something missing there. I don't know why people waiting in such a long queue to get this noodle. The food becomes more and more difficult. I haven't had really wow food for a long time. And nothing tastes delicious anymore. And by the way, this is hidden in a very typical Beijing Hutong area. It's not easy to find, but it's a beautiful place. I like this neighborhood full of life. But I don't think it deserves the wait. Don't wait. If there is no queue, maybe you can just stop by and sit down to have a bowl of noodle. In China, every city has a different name. Maybe every city has a different name for these small alleyways. In Beijing, it is known as Hutong. In Shanghai, things like this would be called Nongtang. But this is the really most beautiful part of Beijing city. You don't see this old lifestyle so much and so vast in a city like Beijing anymore. In big cities. When I was small, I lived in a hutong like this, but it's completely gone. In a typical hutong, there are many houses called 四合院, means courtyard in the center and has a house on its south, north, east, and west. Originally, it was one private home, but most of cases are 4 families and sharing that courtyard in the middle. 四合院. That's a typical not only in Beijing, I think most in northern China, it's the same way of living. This is the front gate. There are like some. This must be a very wealthy family. You can tell from the stone decoration, carvings, and painted flowers and painted paintings on the beam. The small alley finally goes to the big alley. 南锣鼓巷. And Nanluo Guxiang is already a popular tourist destination. See people here, but inside the small alley, not so touristy. This is all shops all over the place on the main street. With the bicycles.